clipping is cruel and an unhealthy practice because it denies a bird its natural way of moving around, obtaining exercise, and avoiding fearful situations. It is possible that you could hurt a blood feather, but you are definitely hurting them mentally and emotionally. It's like you love to play the piano and someone comes and takes your hands, or you love cross-country running and someone comes and takes your legs. There's this sense of void that creates anger or frustration and will most likely trigger a whole lot of different behavioral issues. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sandra and Mia here today. And today we're going to talk about a topic that we get questions on all the time, and that's wing clipping. Is it a good idea? Should I do it? Why do people do it? So I'm going to cover all those questions in today's video. Hello. Say hello. Not only that, but clipping a bird's wings makes them a lot more insecure about flying. Birds that have clipped wings, they don't fly with the same confidence and fluidity. So first question, why do people choose to clip their birds' wings? A lot of people choose to clip their birds' wings to prevent them from escaping by flying away. By clipping a bird's wings, you are forcing them to become dependent on you and be forced to walk from place to place, otherwise have to stay close to their human or close to their cage. No matter how you look at it, this is a very traumatizing experience for birds, and they will always feel some sort of unfulfillment because they have this desire and need to fly. Is it permanent? We can cause a lot of damage to a bird's feathers by consistently clipping their wings, but it is not necessarily permanent. So if you have a bird or you've adopted a bird with clipped wings, there is a good chance that their feathers will grow back, but this is going to depend on the type of bird you have, their personal health, and what technique was used when clipping their wings. You can support your bird by making sure that they're eating a healthy, nutritionally balanced diet and just taking care of them, making sure they're having regular baths and they're getting sunshine and all the good stuff. Next question. Do you recommend it? So as you can probably tell from this video, I do not recommend it, and I would not recommend it to anybody because I feel that we're taking something away from a bird that makes it a bird, and that's flight. So I will share in this video things that you can do to prevent your bird from escaping and making sure that they are healthy and happy at home with you. But let's talk about the negative consequences of wing clipping, because there are a few. Their chest muscles won't develop due to their inability to fly, and they may grow weak over time if they've had their wings clipped. When clipped, before learning to fly, they may never develop balance, agility, and other flight skills. A blood feather can be cut and injure the bird. This can get serious and needs attention from an avian vet right away. Clipped birds often develop psychological behavioral problems like feather plucking. This is due to the irritation they feel when they are not able to fly. So they have all this anger and frustration inside of them, and they look for an outlet to release that. The lack of exercise makes them more prone to obesity, and that leads to a variety of other health issues as well. After being clipped, many birds will also feel frightened of their human companion and will not trust them anymore. Improperly clipped wings can lead to injuries, so it seems like the cons outweigh the pros. Even with properly clipped wings, a bird can still fly a short distance. They can still get outside and are more easily attacked by predators. The inability to fly also poses problems in your home if there are other pets present that may stalk your bird. The benefits of flying for their exercise and mental stimulation outweigh any reasons why a bird wings should ever be clipped. A lot of people who have clipped their bird's wings notice a behavioral change almost right away. They usually say that their bird seems more depressed, less playful, more anxious. If you are worried or fearful about your bird flying away, then you should just address the issues that could cause them to fly away. So let's look at some tips on avoiding your birds escaping. You want to first of all bird proof all of your windows and doors. So get nets on all of your windows, and you can even get nets on your doors. There's lots of different styles. There's magnetic ones. There's ones that act like a door and open and close. Get nets on all the doors, your back doors, your front doors, so that no matter what, if there is a window or door accidentally open and your bird is out, they will not fly away. The next one is do not take your bird outside if they do not have an avian harness on and you've trained them to wear an avian harness, or unless you have them in a birdie backpack or some type of bird carrier, or unless you flight trained them and you are going to a specific area where you know there's no predators. It's where people flight train their birds, and just making sure that you take all the precautions. Taking your bird outside, you risk them flying away or getting spooked and flying up somewhere where you can't reach them. If you want them to spend time outdoors and get some fresh air and sunshine, you can always wheel their aviary outdoors into the backyard or on your driveway during the nice summer months, or when there's nice weather and it's nice and sunny. Or if you have the means, you can even build an outdoor aviary. I've also seen some people set up a huge net in their backyard so that they can go from the backyard outdoors, and they have a netted secure area where they can hang out with their bird. So that's another option so that you can take your birds out, but it also makes sure that if they get out that back door, they're not flying or escaping anywhere. If your bird is not free flight trained and you want them to get good exercise, there's also gyms that you can take your bird to. You could also join a flight club, and I know that these are really popular across North America. A flight club is an indoor area where parrots meet to do what they do: fly. And probably the most important one is going to be to train your bird. Recall training, I've mentioned a few times, is really important. That's using a command like come here to get them to fly to you. So there you have it. Birds feel a lot more vulnerable, and it comes with a lot more health issues and behavioral issues when their wings are clipped. So don't clip your bird's wings. So that's it for today, my poodle and parrot pals. We hope that this answered all of your questions. If you have any more questions or anything you'd like to add, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for the goodest, greatest vibe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.